Assalamu alaikum. A pleasant good afternoon to my dear audience and those who are watching me. I'm Miriam Zahir from Future Group Institute. Today I'm going to invite a great personality. He's not a man, she's the woman. She's the courage of our upcoming generation. She's the inspiration of those women who want to fly in the sky. She's the inspiration of those women who are afraid for the society, who are afraid for the family member. So a warm welcome, the IAS officer. Give a thunderclap for her.
Ma'am, we are very thankful to you that you are giving such a precious time from your busy schedule for motivating the girls and the women. And this is a very beautiful bouquet for you. Please have it.
Thank you so much. Please be seated.
Thank you, ma'am.
Once again, ma'am, thank you so much for being a part of this institute. Would you like to say something to them?
Firstly, I would like to pay thanks of your institute that they are calling me here, and also to the audience that they are listening me. Firstly, I wish you a very and glorious good afternoon to you and also to the audience. As you have considered me as a package of success, but my bio says that I had done all the prestigious exam and interview and I came here. But today I will tell about you, not more than about my success, but more than about my willpower, more than my rejection that will help you to lead at your success, because mistakes always suggest you best idea, not the success. So I consider that the success is not the full stop. It is as a comma. So do whatever you want. Do it at the peak level. And the future goes to those who have believed in their beauty of dreams.
Ma'am, the flock are very crazy to know about your journey. So my first question to you, that how was your journey?
As this was told that the UPSC is not an easier thing, because it is in the prelims you meet a lack of people, and after that in mains there are so many people. It is all about the competition. So as like my journey was not so easier. That was also difficult, but not impossible, because to being as a girl it also seems like so much difficulty. And if I would like to tell about the UPSC to being an IAS, so there are so many things which is faced by the girls, as like society, family. But I think if you have a really determination in your dreams, in your desire, so you can achieve anything, and nothing is hard, nothing is easier. It is all depend on our mentality, that what kind of we are considering.
Ma'am, you are at the post of IAS. So according to you, what is the difference between to being an IAS or willing about an IAS?
There is different in both things, because to being an IAS and to willing about it, that is a different thing. Because as I am in the profession of IAS, I am thinking that this profession is really full of responsibility, and this is not an easier thing, because we have to control about the whole district, and that is not easier responsibility which is paid by each and everybody. So according to me, to willing about anything and to thinking about to having in the profession, that is two things. And we have to always, whatever we are choosing, we have to always aware, we have to always think that what kind of profession we are choosing. If we are not aware of responsibility, so somewhere we can't able for handling the responsibility.
Ma'am, what keeps awake for being an IAS officer?
As like in my case, that was the strong reason behind anything. Whatever I want to do for the success, for being an IAS, that is to preparing about prelims, or about mains, or about interview, I always gives a strong reason, determination towards my work and hard work. And you know that it is said that if you have itching, so you have to search the itching powder of it. The success is also like that. If you are determined, if you are thinking, if you have that thing in your mind, so you have to find out the way. So in my case, there are the things which I was doing, as when I want to wake up early in the morning and to studying till nights. That all was the reason that I have to do. I have to change my condition. I have to be more than whatever I am today. So this is depending on you. What kind of reason you make for your success.
Okay, ma'am. The next question for you, that who supports you in your life?
If I would like to say about this, so there are so many persons. Firstly, I would like to pay thanks to my people, that they always start taunting me. They always just telling the bad word towards me, because somewhere that heal me here, that I am present between you and I am giving something different for your life. I am giving something for the peoples, the audience, that they got something from my life. So there was my brother, there was my family who supports me in difficult time, when I was stressed so much about the prelims. So my brother, I always keeps conversation with my brother, that brother, this kinds of thing I'm feeling, and I feel very much stressed about prelims and these all things. And firstly, before supporting other, we have to the support of ourselves. If we are not with ourselves, so somewhere we cannot do anything. It is not about an IAS, it is not about being any profession. If you are not believe on yourself, so somewhere you can't do anything. So we have to support ourselves, whatever we want to do. If we are not keeping our thoughts, if we haven't the habit to facing the stress at the time, if we are not aware of our capability, so somewhere we can't achieve anything. If we can, so I think there will be some luck, there will be some power, which is not after being at this reason that you got the success luckily. So there will be not that happiness which I feel today, because the sweets we got by hard work, with a lot of time, with a lot of paying the responsibility, the sweets is really so much sweeter. So I think, according to me, that is only the things.
Any incident happen in your life when you break down?
Yeah, there was some incidents which happened. Firstly, when I was preparing for the UPSC, my father was too much excited, and he also suggested me this idea, because my father was very much eager about that, when my daughter will become an IAS officer, I will do these all things, and so many things he told me. And he had a dream that I want an IAS officer from my home. So the thing which is not really realized me happy, that is not having the presence of my father, because before he died, he was telling a word to my mom, that when will my daughter become an IAS officer, then what kind of things I feel I can't tell to you. And I was only thinking, when I was touching his fate about to starting the preparation, I was only thinking that I have to make any effort to achieve this post, because my father want this. So somewhere that was not the good thing that happened in my past, because if my father will present here, so I think very much happy, and I think this success will complete.
Who discourage you? But means just who demotivate you a lot?
Firstly, this credit goes to also the peoples. If we are not considering, as like I'm not talking that people discourage me, they always comes to you. They always come to you, and they tell that you can't do this. Why you are choosing this? You are a girl. You have to do something different. There are so many comfortable things, but I always refuse to them. that why are you suggesting me? Firstly, before choosing anything, we have to clear that if I want to be an IAS, if I want to be an doctor, so we have to only think that firstly I would clear about this, that anyone comes to me, if they have any kind of question towards me, so I have to clear all that. I don't need to confuse by their words. I have to make confuse them by my words, because we have this confidence. By this confidence, you can do anything. So this was my point, which I was doing, that firstly when I choose about IS, there were so many things. There were so many options. After having the 12th class, we have so many field open and we became confused, because in the 12th there are 3 field only, that is PCM, PCB and arts and so on. And we only think that we have only a list amount of things to do. But after qualifying 12, there are so many options open, and most of the people also, because my friend also get confused and they comes to me and also take some suggestion. And this was also my condition before being an IS. I was thinking to do preparation of CA, and I was totally considered it that I have to do it. But after thinking about this position, I was thinking that this is better than it. So these things comes to everybody, that we have faced so many difficulties about choosing. But it doesn't matter whatever you are choosing, that is minor or that is a bigger things. We have to consider, we have to think about that what thing suits me, what kind of capability I have to do that thing. So somewhere I was also considered myself as best for this position. So anybody comes to me that you can't do this, because people, my mother, my brother, always they taunting me as well. My younger brother, they always taunting me that you will become an IS officer because you haven't suits that profession on you. So I was only thinking, I was only keeps my mind on study. I was only following the things which make me an IS officer. The peoples, they have this only work, that they have to taunt on you, somewhere on other person, and also to your family. That can she, but we have to think that how we need to consider their words. If you take it as a positive, it will works you. If you take it as a negative, it will harm you. So this is our thinking, that in which way we have to take that words.
Ma'am, as you said that if you have a confidence, so you can do whatever you want in your life. So I want to know about, according to you, what is the difference between confident and overconfident?
As like a very simple thing, that confidence lead you somewhere, but the overconfidence somewhere, if you have the possibility in anything to being, as like when we have confidence, we achieve anything very easily. But we have overconfidence, we do wrong things. So the overconfidence is not needed to do anything. As like the profession of UPSC, the profession of IAS, we in the interview, they saw your confidence. If you are showing the overconfidence, so that lead you, that you are not selected in anything. Because whatever we have to do, anything, if you are a girl, so we have to think, before doing anything, we have to think about that what's our limits. If we are crossing limits to being an woman, to being an IS officer, to being anything, to being as a boy, so that will harm you. This is not only harm you, because we are joined to the society, we are joined to the family. This is also provide harm which to those person who is related to us. So we have to think that where we need to apply the overconfidence and where we need to apply the confidence. But to having confidence, we can achieve each and everything. So we have to think that where we need to apply it. One more thing I would like to tell about the confidence and overconfidence. That is a thing as like we consider as like if we are doing anything as in any profession, so I can do this, that is a confidence, but only I can do this, that is your overconfidence, and that is lead you at a very harmful place. That will also make you as like you can lose your profession.
Ma'am, at this time, you are the package of inspiration. So, would you like to say something to those women who want to fly in the sky but who are in boundary?
Okay, somewhere towards the girls, that is a life which is offered by our family, which is offered by our parents, that is totally different. But the inspiration become those who make the boundary, who come out from this boundary. And I would like to say to them, they never think about what kind of things they are facing, what kind of situation is this. They only have to think that what kind of dream I have and how I make it possible. Because if we are thinking about other thing, so somewhere that make you demotivate. If you are thinking that what things make you possible, what thing make you as a successful lady, so somewhere that is good for your success. Because most of the girls are there in the society who make their names, their condition will so much different from me, from your, and but behind this all thing they are doing something different, they are doing more than their situation. And if we are thinking to being at this situation, we are only thinking that how can she do, if I will be that place I will not. But after achieving this post, I consider that the situation, the time, the people, that is not matter. Whatever you are making, whatever things you are making for your success, that is important. And according to me, I would like to say them that they have to only dream about their success. They have to make effort about their success. And if she is making the boundaries surrounding them, so somewhere no one came to encourage them, no one came to motivate them, because the people, the society, they want that the girls, they haven't rights, because it is mentality of some people that they are thinking they are make low to the girls. But I just want to say to them that being inspiration, take inspiration from the girls who are developed in the society and doing something different from their situation, from their time, and they have to do something different which make awake other girls confidence, which make awake, which lead other girls at different place. And they have to think about to change the thinking of their surrounding people, because to being successful, and after being successful, the thinking of people that get changed. We never think about what will people say, what will society say, what will my family think if I would like to represent these all things. Because if we can saw at upper level that there is no difference in girls and boys, there is no difference in the thinking of people, that whatever they are thinking about the girls. But there are so many rural areas, there are so many areas also where girls are facing so many difficulties. And I have to think that we have to think that about those girls, to encourage them, to providing the facility to them, and to encourage them, that is too much important. Because if we are not thinking about those girls, so somewhere there is not development, there is no development done for all the girls. Because it is also in our constitution that the responsibility of our constitution is that if we have any kind of facility, so we have to reach this facility, only not reach towards the majority, it also reach to the minority. Because if it will not reach towards the minority, so how we will consider that India is developed.
Let me crush the negative thinking.
As like this is a very common things. This is a very good question towards me, because so many things came in our mind when we prepare for anything. As like, if we will not do this, if we will not become an IAS officer, then what will we do? If we are preparing only for one thing, so these things came in our mind, we become scared. But I would like to say, whatever we are thinking, that is positive, that is negative, we have to think in limit. If we are thinking over, so that will lead at another place. So we are thinking only that the negative thinking is dangerous for our health, but the positive thinking is also dangerous for our health. Because if we are thinking much and over about anything, so that will leads you at a very dangerous place. Because in our mind never considered that what is negative, what is positive. It has only one process, that I have to think only. So this is depending on you, that if you are starting your day, you have to do something different, which make you happy, which make you as like that you are you can be happy for your whole day. So we have to think that that is the work make me motivate or demotivate. Because if we are studying, so we have a craze that I have to study more. If we are not studying, if we are doing another kind of thing, so we get diverted, we think negative. And this also can in those mind who are not doing right for their dream. If you are doing right for your dream, you never think negative about that.
As you said, everyone want to achieve the success. Everyone want to be a successful person. So according to you, I want to know that what is the real meaning of success?
The success definition always get changed. This is depending on you. This is depending on your success, that how would you like to consider it. Success is that to feel proud to your country, to do something your country. Because in my sense, our life is given by God. That is a very precious thing. If we are not paying our responsibility towards our God, towards being a human being, so that is waste. And according to me, I am considered that if I will not do anything for my society, for development of society, for the people, I will never become successful. Because my profession, it involved so many people who like me, who get service from me. So according to me, there are so many things which we have to do for the people, for the society. Success is that which we earn something for our country, that name, that profession, that thing which makes our country proud, which makes our society proud, which makes the people proud. When they'll hear your name, they will think that, yeah, she is something, she has something. So in my sense, I never do that work which lead me at a very comfortable place. Because when we have preparing for the any kinds of profession, we only think that I will do this all thing, I will achieve this thing, I will brought these things, I will enjoy all the comfortable things of my life, I will enjoy all funs. But in my sense, to making pleased, to making happier to the people, that is a real success. So the people is my success, and I will always make effort to provide them all the facility and to make them happier.
After become an IAS officer, who was more happy?
Of course, everyone. Because everyone waiting for my result, that when will my result came, and they also ask me at every time. My neighbor, my family, my brother, everyone get happier when I achieve this post, when I be as an IAS officer. And no one wait for your failure, because I had already cleared this exam by 3 attempts. Everybody said that you never do. You never have to choose this. Why you are choosing? There are so many options are open. Why you are not doing this? Why are you not doing that? I was only considered that I have to do this. because I was preparing it from a long time. And if I will not do at this post, at this level, so I think I will be always considered me as a failure. Because of the people that they encourage me, they always taunting me, I never keeps it at a wrong way. I always keeps it at a right way. And after attempting the 3 attempts, I became an IAS officer, and everybody get happy. And I think the people also get happy by my service, by my things, by my development which I do for the people.
And what would you like to do the changes if you chance to go back in your life?
Firstly, the things which I would like to change when will I got the chance. So I would like to do some request from the God, and I will keep some wishes toward the God that he will make the presidency of my father. And that thing really hurt me so much today, because he is not present today and I am achieving this post. You know, when we lost anybody who is most important in your life, who is encourage you, who always treat well at every position, we are thinking that after absence of that person, we only think that to achieving anything, that is waste. Because when my father was died, I was thinking that to whom I show my trophy, to whom I show my result, and to whom I tell that I am feeling so much disturbance, to whom there are so many questions. But you know that we have to move on from the things, we have to do something different. So according to me, as like that condition was really typical, I had to change about this position, about having the IAS officer. So I would like to change the attempt which I take, because before, if I will become an IAS officer, so I can do so many development. So that was the only thing which I want to change, and nothing than it. Because if I would like to, most of the person, they also said that I would like to change my mistakes. But to changing mistake, that is not a good thing, because by the mistake, by the failure, we got many things. And if it will not change the attempt also, so there will no problem in it, because I learned something. And the people are those and the successful are those who learn from their situation, not they are only taunting to others that I am why I am not doing this and these all things.
Ma'am, at last, give some advice for young youth.
I would like to tell them that they only needed to keep their focus, their attention towards their goal, because there are so many things which came in the market, and there are so many things which we got on the application through the phones. They have to make some distance. If we are making some distance from the phones, from the apps which are coming, so we can become more than whatever we are considering. But the things which is in the phone, that is attracted very much to the young generation. They are not feeling to do something for their nation, they are not feeling to do something their young generation. They are only thinking to have the fun, but to taking the fun at the young generation, that is not a good thing. Because that we are the young generation, they are like a windmill. There is more energy, there is more motion, but there is no direction. And if you are giving yourself the right direction, you will find out yourself at a right way. If you are not giving yourself the right direction, you will got yourself at a very dangerous place. And to coming out from that is not an easier thing, and that is not in hand of everybody. Because as being an IAS officer, and as being if you will in any profession, so I am only considering that we are aware of most of the thing. If we have some spiritual knowledge, we also feel difficulty, so we can consider that too. And common person, how much it can be difficult if they will get addicted by the cell phone, by the wrong things, which is like smoking, drinking, and so many things. So we have to make some difference from this. And I have to say one more things, that we have to take knowledge from our religious things. We have to make our interest, because the religious things, that is not good for our our family, for our religious things only. That is good for our health, that is good for our positive mind, because we got positive from them. If we are get aware of our religious things about the God and about the spiritual knowledge, so we can do anything in our life, and that will different from others. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much,
Thank you
ma'am.
so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am, to having here.
Thank you, ma'am, for coming here.
Welcome.